There we go. Okay, there we go. Okie dokie. Wait, just out of curiosity. Eh. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Eh. Okay. Idea. Well, actually, I want to start with over here. So the tunnel is like over here. So I need to do something like this here. So I'll say right there. Alright, so making a track in Zancudo, but it's also gonna be Hill's track. Kind of like cruising style-ish vibe. So, but I also want to make it like Zancudo Raceway. The one that was made by Sammy back then in the day as well. It's kind of like gonna try and be a mix of the two. So I want to make sure I can drive through this tunnel without any issues. So I have to get like a massive grandstand over here. I feel like that's enough space to make it work though. Right, so let's start with starting grid. Am I gonna have it raised? Nah, fuck that. It's to 2017. So I will need one of these. Now Now the pit lane should be on the inside, maybe. I would think. I want to put it on the inside, I think. I think it would make more sense. But also, I should probably figure out the layout first. Okay, so I don't know how I'm gonna build this back into Zancudo. So obviously you're gonna have the hairpin here. Then it's gonna go around, do that one. Have 3 consecutive hairpins. Bite me. And then it goes like above the track. And comes back down over here. Somewhere. Right. But I don't know how much I like that. I feel like it'd be kind of cool actually if the track rejoined like over here. And then you go like this way. And then there's like a little section here. And then it does your typical Zancudo section there, I guess. And then you go back there. Or I could spice it up and just have it go like a double left here, almost. That leads you right into here. Which maybe could work. There's a few options at play there, but options. Okay, so I need to figure out where I'm gonna be coming from to get into the hills. I could do like the parking lot. Like I could probably go through here because that'd be kind of different. Start building it up to go over these crates. And then do like maybe a little chicane. And filter it down that way. Keep it simple. Could work. And then that would let me do whatever I want over here later. The question is, how do I get back into Zancudo if I'm coming back all the way over here? Questions. Can I get rid of these poles? Oh, we can, okay. Okay, I'm getting ideas. I could make almost like a banked uphill corner here. And then I would have all this space to level it out. And then do almost like a Bianco Fiore section. And then it just comes down at the end. I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna build it backwards. For this first part here. So I think the only unfortunate part is that it has to be above the barbed wire. Now, do I do a chicane? Or do I build over it? Hmm. Because, this is going to be there actually, so I should do a chicane. Okay. So, in that case, do a chicane right before. It's going to be a pretty tight downhill, but not my problem. Actually, gonna go like that. Like that. Now you may be thinking to yourself, why am I doing this? Very simple answer. And you'll see in a moment. Should go like that. Okay, one of these bad boys. That tree's gonna be in the way. Okay, I have less space than I thought here. Okay, that's fine. I'll just make this upside down. Yeah, new plan, new plan. Okay. So, how am I doing this here? This is actually kind of tricky because there's not a lot of space to work with. And not to to make it like grippy enough, right? So what if I go with I'm gonna have to make it probably higher, honestly. If I want to. But if I use one of these, that'll be full grip. I'm gonna have to make it literally as tall as this freaking house. I don't think I have any other options. Um, I think I can give myself a little bit of extra room if I fuck around with an angle change a little bit. This downhill though is gonna be the stuff of nightmares though. For people actually racing. But that's probably the most room I could give without it being really shitty. So I'm gonna try that. It's not ideal. I'm gonna have to definitely try and slow it down, the track, before the downhill. Because you're gonna be coming at it so fast. If I don't find a way to slow down the speed prior to the fencing, it would be a big problem. Just want to lower it like that. Alright, so what I'm going to do first though is I'm going to set up a wall just so I know in case I decide to use like this for the wall. Because I could do like a chicane using the mountain. And so if I want to line up the wall there, that would be the way to do it. I think that's high enough. Well, Also, I'm gonna like have it be a little bit closer to the fence, so maybe like that. Something like that, I think. Alright, so I'll have that there. And then we'll get this going here. And I'll line it up with the curb. Okay, so the wall's gotta actually be a little bit higher. Yeah. So I think actually it's gonna be closer to this. So first things first is use a couple of these. There we go. Get that aligned. And then I will need to place that wall again. But that's fine. Yeah. Go with that. Okay, and then this wall I will fix now to get it to the right height. So it's within context of the track and not my guess. Although my guess was pretty close in terms of where I needed it to get to. So put it there. I feel like that's enough room for a lane change. Oh, am I gonna need it to be that long? You know, for now, I'm just gonna keep it as it is, and then I'll fix it later. So, it's like the fastest I could take this section without it being really shitty. Because you're gonna have like this downhill. Well, and I could extend it out, to be fair, actually. Over the, because I could just get rid of that and then extend it so you can carry more speed through. I could just do that as well. That is a easy substitute for the lack of space I got to work with here. But I'm gonna take care of this first. Take care of the downhill. So I'm looking at 8 degrees. It's gonna be, is it right here? No, it's here. I'll just keep it upside down, I think. There we go. Alright, so what's going to be the best way to do this? Because they're going to be coming at it. I feel like I need to really figure out this section before I decide how smooth I have to smoothen it. Because if I'm coming at it at a lower speed, then it isn't necessarily as important within the context of the Try Guitar Center, you pleb. I don't think we have Guitar Center over here. Actually, I have not checked. I don't think Guitar Center is a Canadian thing, though. I never actually Googled it, but now I'm going to. No, it's definitely an American thing. Yeah, there's one in Bellingham. It's like, if I swam across like all the islands, you know, and illegally snuck into the States, like, you know, I could, you know, sneak into Seattle maybe, you know, if I swam. Definitely could, you know, do that. Why is this prop always weird? I mean, I know it's been weird for like 10 years now, but like, it's still weird to place. Anyways. Okay, so I want to like go like a chicane right against the mountain. What if I brought up like to line up with that curb? I might have to raise that up a little bit more, but if I did that, it's gonna hit the mountain, I think. Definitely. Okay. So bring it back just to the next red curb, I guess. Although I did start learning pictures at an exhibition on piano. Surprisingly, it's not a thing in Canada. Like, we have obviously other music stores, just not under Guitar Center. We have Long and McQuaid over here. That's, I guess, a Canadian equivalent. I don't like that hole. But I'm not going to waste the prop to fix it. There you go. Okay, so if I go idea, how that lines up relatively decently, but I would want just like a little bit deeper, closer to the hill. So I'm not making everyone here switch how them. Oh, I'm already at that point years ago. Joke's on me. I'm already there. I don't need a Guitar Center to do that. Actually, no, for me it's for classical guitar. Prelude 1 by Villa-Lobos is very easily the guitar piece for that. It was the most overplayed guitar piece at the performance program I was in Sudbury for the 3 years I was in college. That and Capriccio Rab by Torriga. Those were played in like the 75 performance classes we had in 3 years. I would bet my left nut that those two pieces were played by the guitar majors. I had like 50 of them, I would say. But yeah, so those are the two for a guitar. For classical guitar, I mean. Although Prelude 1 is more like the Stairway to Heaven equivalent, I would say, actually, thinking about it. But same thing, basically. Basically the same thing. Okay, so I think definitely high enough where these poles aren't going to be causing me problems, so that's nice. See, if I have like a little chicane almost here, I'm going to be coming at it a little bit slower. Where I would need to do the smoothing on the downhill part. So I don't know exactly how I'm connecting it yet. Um, I don't want to make this section boring, but I also have to make it good and like interesting. So like I have a lot of area to work with though. But now that I kind of have an idea, Slash doesn't have the speed. No, Slash is very he's like that he's very sloppy in his playing. He's a very sloppy player. And I think for Slash that's kind of low key. It's just his thing, I think. Like he's a very sloppy player, but like not in a terrible sloppy way, I think. What if I just start snapping props? Commit the ultimate GTA sin. Just snap them. That actually won't work with this prop. To be fair, Slash isn't the worst, I would say. Have you seen the little wing solo? But, it's an interesting... Slash is an interesting case. Because he's, like, sloppy. But he also has, like, the riffs are good, the solos are good when you listen to the studio recordings. And they have that sort of sloppy appeal to it. This is such an awkward area to make a track. Why did I do this? But yeah, like, as a guitar player, he's definitely overrated. No, but that is also generally a problem with a lot of more, like, radio... I don't want to say radio, but, like, modern music, I would say. Like, he doesn't do a whole lot to... how do I say? He doesn't do like a whole lot to try and push it. I guess is what I'm trying to figure out how to say. Yeah. Like, I don't think I've played guitar on stream in like years. But like when I play now, like my number one concerns are usually dynamics and color and like musicality. Those are like my two things that I work on the most, to a point where I actually, my technique will suffer. Because like I am a sloppy player compared to, why is this at a different angle? What? Oh, it's because I'm not the end of the prop. That's why, because I'm an idiot. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. Okay, so that would, if I want to be here. Okay, so now I know what I'm doing. I know. Okay, I'm just kindly madly dumb. Anyways, I want to make that the apex. Anyways, as I was thinking, yeah. So like dynamics are usually like my number one priority, and like use of color, and trying to make not enough snap. trying to make like a piece sound as if I wrote it almost. But like those are the things I try to do now in my playing. This prop is so weird to place because the curbs are just so weird. And like, at least when it comes to classical guitar, you don't have anywhere to hide. You know, you don't have amps to hide behind. You don't have pedals or anything, right? It's just you and the guitar. And that is a large part of the appeal to it. Not that I really play it a whole lot anymore, even though it's my major instrument. But like, is definitely what makes it more unique is that it's just, you can see like the classical guitar players will shit on anyone. I think like any other guitar player you could think of, classical guys will just shit on them. Yeah. I can confirm distortion does hide mistakes because I thought I was good guitar player before I learned classical, and I got the reality check very quickly that I was ass. It did not take long for that reality check to sit in. But it was good that I got that reality check early on in the program. Cause fucking this prop's curbs are so bullshit. Load of bullshit, I say. Anyways. I love how none of it lines up ever. Anyways. But yeah, I thought I was pretty decent. And then I learned I was just hiding behind a wah pedal and distortion. No, I didn't have that problem because I learned guitar on classicals when I was in, like, I took guitar class in high school, and it was on the nylon string guitars. So I didn't have that excuse at all. I did not have that excuse. Nor did I ever actually entertain the idea of making that excuse. Because even with the looser string tension, it makes it easier. Like, we didn't learn actual classical though in high school, for context. It was like a beginner. I actually have the exact book because I used it to teach my pedagogy student in third year. So I have a copy of it actually. I used the same book that I used in high school to learn guitar to teach guitar because I was like, oh, that'll be easy, piss easy. And we got halfway through the book. I think not actually. Wait, let me pull it up. I don't want to say it was halfway. Where did I put it? Which page number? I have it somewhere. There it is. Pocket wheel my chair. Wrong way. Yeah, acoustics are very unforgiving. They are the most unforgiving just because usually, like, if you get a normal string gauge, will be the most tense strings you'll ever have played. Like, I have medium light on my acoustic, and I still find it's a little too much. So once I use up those strings, I'm gonna be switching to a lighter gauge. But yeah. So the book I have here. I don't have the camera, so I can't really show it, but I have to get that set up again. But anyways, so like we were playing like Yankee Doodle. What else did I have? I have it circled. I think we had Au Clair de Lune, but not the actual Debussy piece. I don't know. It's like a French folk song. But anyways, we had gotta do more slides, yeah. We got stuck on Can You Feel the Love Tonight by Elton John, and it's just like the single note melodies. The student I had, but she also had very severe arthritis, so she couldn't play chords at all. So we were stuck doing just single note melodies. Although we did get, I think, 2 the A string, starting from the high E. But we were pretty much stuck on 4 strings the entire year. So I was like, oh fuck, I wanted to look at the page number to see if it was actually halfway through the book. And then I forgot about that. That's why I grabbed the book in the first place. It's like, what, page 28? Okay, definitely not halfway through the book, no. It's a 90 page book. Page 28. So where we got to. And I don't remember why I wanted to grab the book now. Now you know what it feels like to play bass. I don't think I ever struggled playing my bass with the string gauges. I don't think I ever had problems with it. Like, except when I didn't practice a lot. Like, my fingers got calluses very easily if I didn't practice for an entire week. It was more unforgiving to that, but generally, that's the only problems I ever had, actually, with my bass. Because in, like, my off year of not practicing guitar at all, which is still ongoing, which I really should start practicing, because I'm going to university and I have to actually take guitar lessons and have it be my major instrument for at least a year. But like, I've been playing bass in the off year, because I was in the concert band back in Sudbury in the off year. So like, my ability to play guitar is still there. Because like I wouldn't say like, every few months or so, I would like just take the guitar out of the case just to play for a little bit, just to see how rusty I am. And I'm still pretty much there. So I'll be fine for that. But yeah, I need to actually practice. I picked out a couple pieces I want to learn. I just actually last night found the arrangement for Pictures at an Exhibition for classical guitar, and I'm gonna take a look at it, because I am already have played the Old Castle before. I played it on my recital and my piano jury, actually, when I was at college. So I do have that in terms of familiarity. This is going to be a really awkward transition here to finalize. But yeah, but it's like weird because you have different tunings in different movements. So it's gonna be, oh fuck, that's a pull I can't remove. Fudge. That sucks. But yeah. I have an idea here. I have no idea if it'll work, but I have an idea. Right. So I need to. I'm gonna pull up the score actually, see if I can find it quickly. But yeah, like I had, so I had the pictures at an exhibition I want to look at. I also had Julia, Florida by Terriga. It was a little overplayed at Cambrian, but it's a nice piece, and it will be a good piece to get back into it that I know is at least grade 8, which it will be the minimum for me to start at. So I'll have that at least. But looking at the score, like some of it is definitely, some of the movements would be in higher levels for sure. I'm looking, just scrolling through quickly because I know it was the third movement. Oh yeah, so the tunings are weird. So because it's arranged, most of it is drop D. Looking at it, but there's also drop G on the A string, and it starts in the second movement, the old castle, and then the third movement, the promenade, third movement also in those tunings, and then when you get to, I think it's the fourth promenade. After the fourth movement, it goes back to A is normal, and then you get to the Ballad of the Unhatched Chicks, which is the fifth movement, and you're back in standard tuning. So it's kind of weird. And then the next movement is back in drop D, and the one after, seventh movement, drop D. Catacombs also drop D. I think the rest might just be drop D. Baba Yaga drop D, and then Imagine the Great Kata Give also in drop D. So it's all basically in drop D except for like one movement. So it's like it's weird because it's like a concert piece, right? So you're playing all these movements back to back, and then you just have to change the tuning between movements. And I don't know if my ear tuning, I mean, maybe. My ear tuning is good at going to drop D because I tune to the fifths really well by ear. Because I think it's also because I occasionally practice viola, probably. And my just exposure to like the orchestral strings, and they're being tuned to fifths. So I think that's probably a part of the reason why I can do it easily by ear. But yeah, it's awkward to do that multiple times. I would think. But anyway, so yeah, pictures is definitely a piece I'm looking at for both guitar and piano. It's obviously very hard on piano. Definitely not going to be able to learn all the movements. But I would like to learn like half of them. Baba Yaga is definitely going to be the hardest one that I want to learn. By far. It's hard. I started learning the middle section yesterday, actually. Where you have the, like, it's almost like a trill, but it's like by thirds. And it goes down chromatically. As you have a left hand bass line, and then your left hand changes into the trill, where your right hand will then play an octave, like a little octave melody, not melody, but like use of harmony, I guess. It's not really part of the melody. I guess it actually is. Never mind, never mind. But anyways, it's like really cool little section to play, but it's very tricky because the trill is constantly moving and you're always switching hands to play the trill. And it's quite tricky. And it's fun. It's fun, but it's not the hard part. That's the easy part of the movement. Because actually I will... Now I'm talking about, I'm actually going to put it on here. I'll put on the piano. There's this one recording I really like. So here's Baba Yaga from the beginning. You can hear it as I play GTA here. So this part's manageable, and then it gets crazy here. This is the easy part I was talking about. Got that bass melody in octaves. And then as it gets to the repeats, you have the hand switches. And you can hear the chromatic line moving. Then you get the main repeat. But it's crazy good. I love this piece. And then you get these crazy runs at the end. Then the 10th movement. This one I actually have started learning. I got this whole first section down, pretty much. And then I got right up until basically this key change is where I'm at. But it's pretty. The key change part is relatively easy. And then this part's kind of crazy. But anyway, so that's I want to learn this on piano and guitar probably. But guitar arrangements are weird for piano music. And it's back to our Baroque and Renaissance themed music playlist. Yeah, I don't care enough about that curve to line it. Oh yeah, I forgot I changed the angle of this prop. To 97, okay. I forgot I did that. Alright, so I need to, now that this section has a beginning and end, not smoothened, but it's drivable. Need to see, how it drives. Go with the new Paragon. Which I've not driven yet. Oh, that's an active spoiler? Oh. It looks weird in the back, I don't like it. Good thing I didn't buy it. You know, that checks out that I would do that. Immediately just drive off it. Immediately. Alright, let's not do that again. Okay, so that's a lot tighter than I remember it being. And then it goes into this little chicane. And then you get this other one. And then it goes down like that. And it's gonna go like here. It's gonna go down this way. And then just for fun, we're gonna go underneath the track. Because that's like fun when tracks do that, right? And then you go back on this road. And then you got the usual section going down this road. Zancudo Classic. And then it's gonna go down here. Alright. And I got that part figured out. And then it's gonna do like a Zancudo Raceway hairpin. So you're gonna go around here, and then you have like the first corner is also a hairpin. And then, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I might change it. Maybe I make this the last corner. And it goes this way. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But that's what I'm feeling like at the moment. Chances are I also probably will never actually finish this track. Because I'll probably get bored in like 20 minutes. In all reality. Just bored. And also can't get a job. Which is a problem in life at the moment. We be struggling. I woke up and checked my emails. I got rejected by Walmart. You know how hard it is to get rejected by Walmart? It wasn't even a job interview. It was literally a hand us your availability. That's it. And I left. Literally sat in a room with 10 people just to see who had the best availability. That was it. Literally no questions. It was such a waste of time. Although it was kind of funny, because I was like, with the people they had brought in, I was like, if I'm the only white guy here, I am just not getting this job by default. Like, I just knew. If it came down to me being the only white person there, I was fucked. And I wasn't the only white person there, but I was still fucked regardless. So, I forgot what the angle of my last prop was. So I'm just gonna call Walmart racist casually. Because they didn't hire me, I guess. Moral of the story. Wait. Well, this is actually somewhat working out. And not in the way I anticipated. The way, 4.7 and 0.8. So if I go like 4 and then... Oh, wait, no, it has to be more this way. There we go. That should be fine. Alright, so that's smooth. Oops. So I'm going to make this all black because the Rolling Stones told me to paint it black. Okay. Alright. And then go over here. Is that 9 or 8? Is that 8? So I feel like what would be the best way to make this an even downhill? If I go 1.2 degrees each one. Maybe every 1.5? And 85.6. I am partially guessing on these angle changes here. And then I go 84.4. Actually, it might work out the way I wanted it to. Then 83.2. And then 2 degrees. This probably works out pretty nicely. That works. Boom. Easy claps. Alright, so I'm going to try, I'm going to save this here quickly. I need, that. What? How are these forbidden descriptions? Fuck you. Telling me I can't save this track? You mean? Alright, what's a car I actually know how to drive here? Off maybe? Probably the most of the ones most recent. It's kind of a blind chicane. And then switch over. That works out pretty nicely. I think I need to... I'm gonna drive it again, just cause like this feels... like I anticipate the chicane is sooner than what it is. So I'm gonna try it again. So this is slightly tighter than what I want to think it is, and then this chicane is a little bit later than I think it is. There we go. Not my best driving ever, but it works. This little section. Yeah, that works. Got all these poles I gotta remove, but like that's fine. What if I did a section like that and then did the hairpin? Options. have some options. I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet with this area. But I know how I'm connecting to it at least. It's a decent little section. It's like a happy messaging me now on Discord for some reason. Did like my chat break or something? Or did he ban himself? Happy I am. You haven't said anything in like 10 minutes. What do you mean? Like, do I have timestamps? How do I, yeah. Yeah, you haven't said anything in like 25 minutes. Like, I'll refresh it. Hold on. Yeah, the last message I got was like half an hour ago. Why? That's weird. Why is it, maybe I was having this problem a few days ago when I was streaming, because, like, there were people talking and then it just randomly stopped. And I was just like, oh, okay, I guess people, clicked off or whatever. I didn't question it at the time, but I noticed it. But I'm questioning it. Because why does YouTube do that? Like, what if I go to YouTube Studio? Like, if I click on the stream... Yeah, like, I got nothing different here. Let me go to... how do I check the live stream thing on the YouTube thing here? Yeah, like I have it open now on the YouTube Studio instead of... I got nothing popping up, Abby. I have it on live chat. So, like, it should show everything, not just whatever, YouTube filters out. Like, it should be... Okay, I'm gonna try something here. I'm going to, what if I make you a moderator? Like, I don't know if that'll actually fix it or not, but, like, maybe YouTube will... prioritize it? I don't know. That's weird. It's being weird. Why is there a problem with, like... Wait, how long have I been streaming for? I'm curious now, because I want to fact check. An hour 25 minutes? And it died how long ago? About almost 40 minutes ago. I wonder if I want to check my stream from the other day actually and see if it was around the same time where the chat died. Ironically, actually, it seems like it. Because I had Linksy. I had Linksy talking with me. And then 40 minutes out, it just stops altogether. And I don't know if that was a Linksy going away just at that exact time. Or if it was a YouTube issue, just not posting the messages. Because I got two more like an hour after. Okay, so I got your oi now in the chat. Oh, it's been weird. Did you send it on, well, I guess you would have tried to send it on, in the stream. I feel like I don't have it set to, let me check. Let me see. For some reason I have Will as a moderator on YouTube. I don't even remember why. I know Axel's one. I always knew Axel was one. Okay, now I'm getting them. I don't know what it was, Happy, that made all of your messages just like stop after for like 40 minutes. I don't know what it was. That's weird. Like I see it now. I see you spamming my name and I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why I did that. YouTube, maybe YouTube streaming's having problems with the PS5. Because I didn't have this problem when I streamed through OBS last week when I was doing PC testing. Check around at music stores for guitars or music, or I will actually put the thing you posted on. I'll pause the classical Baroque goodness. Yeah, that's actually a good. Yeah, for the job thing, yeah. Because I was ranting about Walmart and no one was saying anything. But yeah, again, usually the Long and McQuaid here posts on Indeed, so I've been all over that the last couple months. But I did not think to look on their actual website. But I will entertain that right now and see if I can find their careers page. There it is. Careers. I'll take a look. Let's take a look. Location, Victoria. There's only one in Victoria right now. There's a lot of like lessons spots open, but they're in on the mainland, and I don't quite think a 3.5 hour commute to Vancouver is ideal for me. But like people like me that have like performance degrees from Cambrian usually get hired because the one in Sudbury was very known for just hiring a bunch of alumni. So it might be a thing to actually go for. Yeah, because the only one in Victoria that actually has a spot open is for the sales and rental person. But it's for percussion. Which probably isn't an issue if I'm not actually teaching it. If it's just to like set up. Yeah, maybe, but it's full time. That's the problem with that. The posting at least. But yeah, maybe I'll. I need a printer so I can print out a resume, which I don't have. I don't know if my roommate has a printer or not. But when he gets back, I'll ask him. Because I also want to print out sheet music. Because I'm using a really crappy Android tablet to read my sheet music for piano. Yeah, I know the drumming stuff can be really weird. Not weird, but like complicated. I don't know anything about it. I forgot what the like the drum pads. Like if I was just like instruments, especially guitars, like I would be easily hired without even having to try. Yeah, tuning it. Yeah, like I don't know how. I honestly barely know how to set the snare on a snare drum. That's about all I got. Like tuning timpani, although it's also very simple to tune a timpani because it's usually just a pedal, and then you listen to it. But like, that's about all I got in terms of percussion experience. In terms of like setting stuff actually up. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try. But my biggest problem with like going around handing out resumes and stuff is I don't have a printer. That is my number one problem in life at the moment. Well, actually, number two, I would say. Actually, no, number three. It's my number three biggest problem in life. So I don't have a printer access. Um, Obviously, when school starts, I'll have basically unlimited printer access, which will be nice. But it's like a number three problem. Public library. That also involves going out, and I am extremely awkward. Especially in a city where I don't know anything, and I'm just gonna be guessing. But like, yeah, don't want it bad enough, and I don't think you understand how awkward I am. But anyways, um, to be fair, it's also awkward, right? Because like I am going back home for a couple weeks in August, and that's honestly probably the reason I got rejected by Walmart. It's because I was like, hey, I'm unavailable from the 8th to the 22nd. And they were like, yeah, no, fuck you. That's honestly probably why I got rejected by Walmart. Because it's literally who has the best availability. If you work open to close, you're basically guaranteed to get hired. But because I mentioned, hey, I won't be available for 2 weeks, because I already booked my flights, they were just like, nah, no. And so, like, that is really annoying that being honest penalizes me from getting a potential job. Like, I'm very annoyed at that. Where actually not lying is the wrong thing to do. So, like, from an employer's point of view, it's just really bad timing. Well, I've been trying to get a job for a month and a half since I moved here. It's just like, it's not my fault. Nobody calls me until, like, you know, 2 weeks before I'm going out. No, I don't really want to work at Walmart anyways, to be fair. It's apparently a really shitty place to work for, according to my mom. But I need a job. But my fail safe, and the only reason I'm going for 2 weeks is because I had literally given up on my job searching and thinking, okay, I'm not going to get hired before I go. So I actually extended my trip by an extra week so that I could work back home, which is what I'm going to have to end up doing. Which is why I extended my trip anyways, because I left the superstore on good terms. So that way, like, I can just be like, hey, can I work for X days? And they'd be like, yeah, sure, come back. And that's what's going to end up happening. But, so yeah, that's why I basically am going for 2 weeks so I can work for half the time and then actually be home visiting. Because with the flight prices being the way they are, I don't think I'll be able to afford going back for Christmas. So, just say my available start date. See, I could, but that's an entire month from now. It's like it's so hard to get a job when you don't have a car. For like, and I don't even understand it. Like back home, they would hire people who didn't even speak English every day. They would hire teenagers that look like they haven't even hit puberty yet because they haven't. And so, like, when the bar is that low, it shouldn't be hard. But I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Like, even before I knew I was going on this trip in August, I was still having these problems. You know? So it's like, I don't get it. Also, what am I doing? I am making a track. Bus transit's pretty good. Um, like in terms of the timing of it, it's pretty good. There's like always a bus every 10 minutes, basically, from where I live, down the street. And then there's a hub downtown somewhere. I don't know. I haven't been there yet, but there's a hub also at university, which is like a 5-minute bus ride from here. But there are so many jobs, like job postings I see, that are like, we want you, like, it's required to have a license. I would meet every other criteria except for that one. And it's just so annoying. Right, so I'm gonna start building this other section now. See how it goes. Hmm. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do here first. Should probably build this part first. But yeah, so like so many job postings are just immediately disqualified. Like, I'm hoping that I think it'd be 18.5. Like, I'm hoping when school starts, I'll be able to find potential guitar students to teach. Like, that would be a nice thing to have. I'm gonna go up to there. Because, like, I'd be okay teaching on, to some level. I'm okay at teaching. I will, when I get printer access, so I can actually print a resume. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do, happy. I'll worry about that part after. Anyways. How do I start this off? I need one of these, I think. I feel like they would want a resume though. For like a music job. Like I feel like that would be. I just realized I can get rid of these fences. I don't need. I almost forgot about that. But like most, isn't it like custom? Like most places would want a resume. Or like I could just ask for the store email and email it to them. I guess. But like I don't know, it seems like I'd be going in unprepared almost. I don't know. The last I've honestly never once seen a legitimate job application form in my life. Like even at when I was working at Superstore, there would be people coming in all the time with resumes asking for a application, and they would just be told to fuck off, go away, literally, and they'd be told to just apply online if there's any postings. It's literally how it goes in the retail business usually. At least. If you work for a Loblaws. Most times. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit tricky. Got to line this up just right. But yeah, I'll try. I'll have to try. But I don't feel like there's a point in doing so until after I get back at this rate. Just because no one wants to hire anyone that's going to be immediately taking 2 weeks off. It's just the way it goes, unfortunately. Should probably go with this one. Do I go above the tree? Or say fuck it? You have to drive around it. I feel like going above it is better. Probably. Oh yeah, I was gonna put, I forgot. Gonna have the sun in the background. I don't know how much of it I'll actually hear, but yeah, I could, yeah. That's kind of true, maybe. It could take a little while. But yeah, I think right now my plan is definitely work when I go home, unfortunately. And then if all else fails, just become full-time streamer. I guess. That is plan X, and you know, currently on plan. I don't know what plan I'm on in life at this point, honestly. It's a horrible life plan. Don't ever support it. No. It's fine. I'm just gonna become homeless. I'll just be homeless in the next within the next year. Okay, so how the hell am I gonna connect? Nice. I like how that spun 10 times. Also, is YouTube doing the thing again? Or are you just not saying anything in the last few minutes? Um, hmm. I have no idea how I'm doing this section anymore. It's such a goofy area to figure this out. Get rid of that one, put a larger one. What if I did one of these? Actually, really stupid idea that will probably work. There's one. I want to get rid of this one. Probably the other side's better. There we go. Get rid of that one too. Okay, so really dumb idea at the moment. But get I know what I'm doing. I have an idea. Not in life, but in for what I'm doing in this exact track build. Hello, Daniel. Welcome to my random track I decided to make. Right, so what do we got? What do we got? So we need to get that changed, but I also need to get this. I need to shift this 3.7 degrees. So if I have two props to do it, what's that math out to be? So I can do it evenly. I need a calculator. I'll make 1.85. Yeah. This is GTA. Oh wait, no, wait, what? Or I could just do this. This is iRacing. To be fair, I could stream iRacing if I wanted to. I wouldn't be very good at it. But I could stream it. I do have it on my PC. Or GTA. It's up for debate on what this game actually is, you know. Could you imagine if iRacing had a track creator like GTA? How crazy it would be? Who? Who? To be fair, I actually might stream. I could try streaming iRacing, to be fair. Am I doing rookie milestones? I think I'm up to Class C. I was doing the NASCAR stuff when I was, before I moved. I would say... Who asked? Oof. Yeah, I was doing the NASCAR stuff on iRacing. I was doing the Xfinity, no, not Xfinity, the Truck Series. a little bit. And I wasn't doing too badly, to be fair. Although, in fairness, most of the most of like the truck series on like the mile-and-a-half ovals are just all flat out. So it's usually relatively easy. Also, I'm doing something wrong here. What if I just go straight to where I want to go? What if we just do that? Try to figure out how to connect this without it being shit. But I feel like it's gonna look like shit regardless. Which is not what I want, but... Oh, what do we got? Ooh. We got, so you're getting like an actual good setup. Happy. I just have the, I just have a Thrustmaster. Backseat has some passengers. Yeah, I just have like the T150. And then I have it on a little base for it. Although I did break the pedals for the T150, so I actually got, I don't remember what it was actually called. But I did get some proper pedals. And I hate how this is connecting jankily. It's triggering me. Slightly less worse. By a marginal amount. Hello. What? Yeah, I would like to get an actual shifter eventually. It'd be nicer to have than just the stupid, easily click things, words. But you know what I mean, like the little click flap things, you know. Like they have them, I think, on. I don't know if they're on the which sport uses them. I forget. But they use like, yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. Like they're behind the wheel, and then you just kind of like, yeah, on the back of the wheel. I had no idea what they're actually properly called, and I've been butchering it horribly. But you at least know somewhat what I mean. Yeah, that's what I got, basically. Flaps. Ah. That makes sense, yeah, calling them flaps. My vocabulary is the flappy paddles. Yeah, I got the flappy paddles. That's basically my setup. It works, but it's nowhere near the real thing. I feel like this would be a waste of a prop. Yeah, I couldn't remember if GT3s used those or if they used the actual like manual H shifters. Proper's having an aneurysm. You. I don't like how bad this looks, but whatever. I'm just gonna go with it. Oh yeah, F1 does use them. Yeah, I forgot because if they take their hands off the wheel, they die. I forgot about that. Yeah. I was thinking F1 when I was thinking about which sports use them. I was like, do they? And I was like, yeah, if they took their hands off, they would just die, probably. Because like, you would die if you took your hands off on a Formula One car wheel to shift. Especially like mid corner, you know you're dead. Just no survival. You literally just flip over and die. Insta death. Yeah, it's so much easier. But it does take the immersion away, kind of. Even though I know, like, it's actually used, it still feels like it takes the immersion away. They even have the clutches of flat. Really? That's weird to me. Like, I race without the clutch. Mainly because on the original pedals I had, there wasn't a clutch pedal. And so I just never used clutch. But on the new pedals, I have the clutch pedal. Because it's not just the braking acceleration. So I really don't have excuses to not be using it, but I'm just lazy at this point. But I now I kind of want to play iRacing. Okay. Like, I wonder, because I own I own a lot of tracks on iRacing. Compared to the amount I actually race on it, I usually just put on an AI race and chill. Watch a race using the AI rosters. That's what I'm primarily used for. Especially because I don't have like cable or anything, so I have to use like the fucking black market streaming sites to stream any races, assuming I actually remember when they're on. But now I'm curious what's actually on this week. I've seen. I've seen someone actually win. I don't know if they won the race on fuel mileage from using the clutch on. I think it was Dover. I forget, but I remember like using the clutch was the key part. The way they used it, it was interesting to watch, but I forgot what it was. I know it was I think it was trucks on Dover, but that's about all I remember. But yeah, let's look at iRacing. What have they got going on this week? Got some Spa and the GR86. I don't like how that drives though. I don't like the GR86. MX5 on Spa. Yeah. What else could I do on iRacing? There's the Rookie Formula Series, which I would just no. No. I've never done any open wheel stuff. What we got? NASCAR Trucks is on Lucas Oil, and I don't have that track. Unfortunate. Ah, yeah, I have way too much content on iRacing. Like, way too much, like, just track-wise. I only bought a few cars before I realized you didn't actually have to buy the cars to make an AI roster for them. It's the only reason I actually bought cars on iRacing. I only bought like maybe 5 or 10, like 5, 10 cars. I have spent like probably 400 or 500 on iRacing. It's way too much money on iRacing. But it's kind of worth it for the AI racing, honestly. It's good entertainment. I could make my own MCC Season 6 if I wanted to. That'd be kind of funny, actually. I feel like that'd be like the most stupid thing I could do. I just had a really stupid thought. Like, I could make... Why did I never think of this before? Wait, I could make like an actual AI roster on iRacing based off of GTA. Just do like MCEC Season 6 on iRacing. Because Bruffy won't give it to us. So I'll just make it for him. That'd be so stupid. I feel like if Bruffy was an iRacing channel, I feel like we would have had 20 seasons of MCEC by now. Because it would be so much more better. It would be actually good. Because it would be iRacing. And you wouldn't need, to be controversial. But I think because it's such a high price gate, I don't think there'd be enough people to make it compelling, racing-wise. Like, I imagine there's definitely enough viewers that Bruffy has, and people just within the general racing community that have iRacing to actually make it functional. But I don't think there'd be enough people to do it with the free content. Because, like, if you have a 10 race season, you'd have to buy the car, potentially. And then potentially, like, maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 tracks. It's like probably $70 right there. Unless you're like me and you get the discount because you literally have so much content on iRacing, you literally get a 20% discount. When it comes to GTA racing, it's untraditional, I guess you could say, the way you have to overtake on GTA. Because you'd be way more aggressive in GTA to get an actual overtake done than you would in real life or on iRacing. So it's a different contact racing style, I think. And you have to throw the realism part out of the window to overtake in corners. If you watch, I don't remember if my MCC videos are good examples or not of this. But I'm just gonna fact check here. Are you doing a hairpin mostly? I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I actually overtook Bruffy. I got a really sick overtake on Bruffy. Because I was just watching the video of Chirac getting blown up, like when he flew off the highway, like last week or whatever. And I think I got a really sick overtake on Bruffy, actually. as a result of going on the outside. I'm fact checking this quickly. When I got into the lead on the Olympic race, Walmart sucks. Yeah, it does. They do suck. But I'm looking at this overtake now because I just want to see if it's a good example. Yeah, that's actually a really good overtake. I'm gonna post it in the chat here. But like, this is a really good example of overtaking in a corner on GTA on the outside. Don't mind my shitty commentary. That probably has not aged well, by the way. I have not listened to these commentaries in years, but I imagine they have not aged well. Like most videos of me actually doing commentary are. They don't age well. Yeah, so there's that example. I think I also have another good example. Ironically, I think it's also my overtake on Bruffy. If I need to fact check if it was in a corner or if it was as a result of a brake boost. But I do remember me and Bruffy had a really good battle on Plain County, actually. Just scrolling through it now. You only got ahead into the corner from getting... To be fair, I was also barely ahead, to be fair. Like, we were basically side by side heading into the corner. I think the corner is also kind of awkward for when you're on the inside in that situation, but still. I need to fact check this other example I was thinking of. But yeah, boosting definitely is a large part of it. I mean, this is kind of a decent... I mean, I don't know. No, it's kind of like another example. Also, there's Elusive who immediately dies. I just remembered Elusive dies here. Yeah. Although Bruffy is actually a really good with battling. Because we have a similar style when it comes to defending positions. And we basically make sure you have the absolute bare minimum amount of space to exist on the track without you actually dying. And it's a major asshole way to do it, but it's so effective. It's so effective when, like, you're only driving, like, say you're on the inside here, right? And you have someone on your outside, and they can carry it around the outside, and you're side by side down here. Instead of switching to get the optimal racing line, right? Because if you switch to the optimal racing line to take this corner, right? You're going to give your opponent so much space to also get more room to potentially line himself up on the inside to get the overtake done. So instead what you do, and this is what me and Bruffy do a lot, and you can look at our round 1 battle in MCC and you see that a lot. And it's really good. Like, we battled for, like, I think, like 20 minutes when I catch up to him. But yeah, so instead of switching over, you just stay in the middle of the road. And you cut off the amount of space they can have on the inside. So in that way, they can't get a good run through the corner. They have to take the space they're given. Because you just don't give them any. And while you're compromising the amount of potential speed you're getting on exit, you're compromising way more the amount of speed they can get. Because you just don't let them get an optimal racing line. And then you can go through the middle and then you get these bumps on the outside. You get, yeah. So you're also defending the track space as well as your actual on-track opponent. And it's really good, but people don't like it when you defend that way. Because you're just an asshole when you do it. But it's really effective. And that's how I defended a lot in MCC and COTM as well. Later on in the year. I call it lazy defending. It's not lazy, actually. It's a legitimate way of defending, you know? It's very legitimate. It's very good defending. You're not making it. No. What do you mean I'm not making it? What do you mean? What do you mean I can't make it as a full-time streamer? L Walmart. Look at how many different people have actually... Wait, there's something to the stream title that is somehow getting random people to show up. Or it's just because I have Walmart in the title. But yeah, Walmart is a massive L. Or that, who knows? Who knows? But I need something about the stream title is working. Anyways. Right, so I want to test out the track so far. Anyways. Before I keep, because I've just been talking about battling in GTA. Yeah, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to test out the 2 custom sections. Actually, I mean, you can call it lazy defending if you want, I guess. Although I actually would counter-argue that it actually takes more effort to defend that way. Because it's so much more risky of going wrong. In terms of, like, crashing into whoever you're battling. So you actually have to really know how to do it well to pull it off. Which is why most people don't do it. Because they can't. And it takes the experienced veterans to show the youngins how to do it. Okay, so it works. This custom section works. Oh, yeah, I was not to smooth over that part, but other than that, it works. Yeah, no, taking the high speeds in the actual corners is absolutely terrifying to me. I was in the Cirrus playlist yesterday, and I was like, I was just slow. Like, I'm just slow now. I don't have pace anymore. I'm just slow. Like, Cirrus was over-correcting my times a little bit too much for, staggered. And it was kind of funny. To me, at least. How am I gonna do this? Like, this is an awkward... This is like an awkward road. Like, I guess I do it like that? I don't know. I guess I could do that. And like that'll probably have to be how I do it, I think. I guess. this up a little bit. But yeah, I don't even know how I get my lap time back in the day. Like, I would say definitely corner exits. Yeah, that's probably the best I got, to be honest. To be fair, I was only ever actually relatively fast in rain. That was about it for me. That I was somewhat good at. Just because the way the car handles is so much more differently. Thanks, James. Also, what is going on with the stream title? Like, I swear it's actually something to do with the stream title that is attracting the random people that have never been here before. There's something to it. It's an algorithm hack of some kind that I accidentally unlocked. Maybe if I just put like Walmart. Maybe it's the Walmart thing. I just need to like make a bunch of videos exposing Walmart and their unethical hiring practices. Even though there's not even an interview process for Walmart. You literally just show up with your availability and hope that it's better than the other people that are there with you. That's literally it. Also, I should really make this a different color that I'm not actually doing that for, but yeah. Make that line up. That works, kind of. And then get the last prop here. Do that. I mean, I could do like point. No, it wouldn't really work, would it? That's fine. There, you get that smoothened out. And then it's gonna be like that. Boom. And then I make this all the same color again. Haha. And now the exit is smooth, so now you can turn right. So like the hard part of the track is done. So I don't know what I'm doing other than this. But I got the custom sections made, so that's nice. Go on a ride on them. And then you come over here, and then you have this sort of nice little right, left almost, and then you have a little chicane here. And then another little chicane. It's more like a right left. Then you need lane change to get back into fencing. And then it's gonna go like this way on this road, and because why not, you're gonna go like kind of partially under the track. Because why not? It'll be cool-ish. And then it's gonna go probably this way. I have to figure out the logistics of this section. because there is a tunnel underneath, and so propping it's going to be kind of a bitch. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Because I was thinking I was going to do a remake of Zancudo Raceway and then throw in Cruise Missile by having the track leave Zancudo and come back. But the problem with that is how it connects, kind of partially. Because there's a huge section on Zancudo Raceway that has a really cool big grandstand here in the pit lane on opposite sides of the track. And you have your first corner would be right here, and it'd be like this hairpin. And then the track would build up over the track that goes like underneath this way, like on the final corner. And it's really cool. But the problem is the tunnel underneath, like over here. I get rejected by Walmart. Because I am not going to be in town for 2 weeks in the middle of August, and they didn't like that. And so they were like, no. It's not my fault. I mean, it is, but also not. Like, it wasn't even an interview. That's the thing. Like, there's not even, what are your qualifications to work at a Walmart? It literally is, do you do a wall ride on the red wall? I'm not good enough at this game to do a wall ride. Anyways. But yeah. You know, actually, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do here. I'm going to save this here. I'm going to exit it. Thanks, Pavel. But I want to load up the 2 tracks just to get inspiration. I need to, no, I need to load Social Club here. Because I don't even know if the original Cruise Missile even exists anymore. Actually, I think there's a remake of it by, I think it was YBH. Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, that's just my page. Okay, so there's a, oh yeah, I forgot there's 2 versions. But isn't the YBH version got the weird issue with the fence? I think. Anyways, I'll take a look at the 2 originals. Well, actually, my remake and the original. Okay, so go my jobs for the first one. Where is it here? Gonna start with a Z. I have no idea how badly this track is aged, but this is the track I'm somewhat wanting to partially remake. I'll do 1 lap. Just for context of what I want to do. Whether I can actually do it or not with tunnel underneath will be a different question, but get my MCC Huntley. Alright, so this is like the kind of thing I'm going for here. You have like a grandstand on one side, and then you have a pit lane on the other. Obviously, this is a very old track from like 5-6 years ago, so obviously the propping is aged but quite not good. But the problem is like right here is where the tunnel is underneath the military base. Because you can see it on the map. So, I could just realistically move all of this down a little bit to replicate it. Although I think what I'm going to do is probably have the grandstand on the other side. Because then you could look on the other side. I don't know. It's weird because let me show you. Because I remember this. Because the way the track would work, right? This would be the first corner. And you're coming into this section at the end of the lap from this corner, where I have the custom section sort of filtering back in, right? And then it kind of like builds up using the back of the grandstand almost. So like that part I really liked about the original track that I had remade years ago. And I kind of want to replicate that, but it makes more logical sense for a grandstand to be on the other side. So I'm not sure what the best way around it is. If it's just to kind of replicate it, or do the more logical thing. I'm not sure. Also, this track has not aged as badly as I thought it has. For what is a 7-year-old track. I think it's 7. Wait, what's this? Okay, it's actually surprisingly not absolutely horrible. Although that's kind of awkward. Without the fixture remover back in the day. But yeah. And then this will basically be how the end of the track will be that I'm making right now. Except without, you know, the propping being from 2017. But layout wise. And then you can see the other side of the track from this last couple corners. And I'm not going to elevate it above the road for the sake of adding random boosts. Not going to do that. But yeah, that's the idea I'm going for. For that section on the runway. The rest of it, not so much, but that's what I'm going for. Now I want to look at cruise missile. Because I don't know what I'm doing for the hills layout. I don't know if I want to do just super basic, or if I want to actually extend it into the hills. But my problem is I only have really 2 options. And I'm gonna love the original. I have no idea if this track is broken or not. Because with various updates to the game over the years, some of the props have just been broken in the creator. And this track has not been updated since 2016. So who knows? It might be outright broken. But we'll see. I'm gonna go with the GP1. Did an event on this back in the day. Infernus, GP1, and Cheetah were 3 cars. This is like one of my all-time favorite Hills tracks back in early Stunt Creator days. I always wanted to make a track like it, but I've never really made one that's good. I did make one that was kind of alright on Xbox, actually. Got verified few years ago, I think. Although it had a different Zancudo layout to this. I miss the old school days of racing on GTA. I miss them. It was the only good thing I had going on in my life, ironically. For many years. Was racing on this game. That was it. That was all that really kept me going. Life was shit. For so many years. Racing with the boys. That's all I had. And it was tracks like this that actually have not aged that horribly. I'm actually kind of surprised on how well it's aged, considering that it was made so long ago. The biggest problem, I know why it's awkward smoothing, because it works on the vanilla road, but if you elevate it to make the track wider, it makes it a little bit awkward. I always hated this road going this way though. It's because of that. Any car with lower suspension is super weird. Now, on the track I made on Xbox a few years ago, it kind of followed the same part coming out of the military base, but it went up this road. And this road's kind of nice going this way for a track. And it went up quite far, and it did the Rodeo Hill section almost. The downhill. Now, I don't know if I'll have the props to pull it off, though, is the question. So you go all the way up here. Quite far up the road. Oh, it's gonna be quite a long track if I do that. And I don't know how I'm gonna want to make it. That's another problem I have. So the Rodeo Hill section, it goes, I think, around just past here. And then it's like literally right here where it starts. And it basically has a little hairpin, goes along the hill for a little bit, and then massive downhill that connects somewhere back over here on this road. That's the idea, maybe. If I could pull it off again. I don't know if I could, but it'd be nice. Anyways, that's a nostalgia trip down one of my favorite tracks of all time. Which is surprisingly not aged horribly. A little going back in time on that one. Time's, oh shit, it's 3:30? God damn. Forgot to eat lunch. God damn. So yeah, I want to do something like in between those two tracks I just played. I want to do something like kind of similar, but with a little twist on it. I just want to check Discord here. Because I feel like I want to take a break. But I want to see if there's any good double money things going on. Hot ring. Why is there 4 times RP on that? That's so random. Um, wait, oh, yeah, community series is a thing, isn't it? I don't know if I have. Oh, actually, I probably do. You know what? Bug it. I'll do a couple of those, see if there's any actual races going on. Garden of Artemis. Why does that sound somewhat familiar? There's a creator tag, so obviously it's a creator that would be semi-established. I feel like Artemis is a Linksy track name or Baggins track. Maybe. I'm curious now. Oh, it's a Necros track, right? Isn't that the track we just tested on PC? That'd be kind of funny if it was, actually. Rocket versus Insurgents. Yeah, that was the shit back in the day. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, this is a death match? I thought it was a race. That's why I did it. I thought this was a racetrack. Okay, I guess I'm doing a death match. Okay, I've not done a deathmatch on this game, I think, in like 8 years or something like that. Like, it's been PS3 days. Oh, God. I don't know, let's see how bad I am at PvP in this game. Got him. Ah, I finally died. T-First, this damn do be a bitch. There's someone. Yeah. I knew he was there. But, I got 4 kills at least. This kind of makes me want to play Call of Duty, honestly. I haven't played Call of Duty in so long. Oh. Oh, we're getting flanked here. Oh, we're getting flanked from behind. Got him. There's someone over here. I don't know where they are. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, they snuck up behind me. Wow, I got... That was unlucky spawn. There's 4 of them right there. That was an unlucky spawn point. Oh, there's other guns I can use. Okay, they're coming up this way. But the accuracy's so bad. You know, my team was doing good. Up until about a minute happened. We had a good start. Oh, this is a good... was a good round. That was a good little moment there. I'm not very good at PvP though. I don't think. I was like half okay when it was the KO Perico thing. Oh, this is no, definitely don't do that. How have I not gotten shot up here yet? Reload. We're gonna start coming around this way. I don't know if I can shoot him through the tube. Oh, but I'm getting shot by someone else. Okay. It's pretty even though. Pretty close. Yeah, I keep forgetting you can eat snacks and armor. Gotta help out my teamie. Fuck. I was not looking at the right place. Got my ass beat there. Gonna go somewhere over here. It's pretty even though, this game. He dead. Yeah, the key is to not stay still. You have to kind of always be moving. Yeah, I'm gonna get flanked here in a second. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen if I didn't turn around. I read the room right, I just wasn't good enough to actually get him. He's kind of prop. This is a very close match. How much health did he have? I feel like I could have got him there. I feel like I could have got him. I know what the tactic is. You roll away, heal up quickly, and then roll back in. I'm not doing the healing part. That's why I'm getting my ass blasted. Okay, I kind of get it now. It only took until a minute left. That's fine. I have to really... This is crunch time. Every death matters. Well, there's someone over there making moves. Throwing grenades. I want to join these guys over here. I feel like if we team up, we have better chances. But the problem is now all these guys are coming over here. Okay, we need to really push a couple of these guys here. Got him. Wait, why did we lose 30? Did some guy really rage quit and make us lose 30 points? Did that literally just happen? Wait. No. No way that just happened. Yeah, we were at 192. And then we lost 35. Excuse me. But I think we should have won that. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm not, is that really how death matches work in GTA? Where if you're winning by a mile, it's like by a mile, by like 5 points, and then someone quits at the last second, you just lose? Because we would have won. Look at the score. Like, it went down by 37 because the guy quit at the last second, and we lost by 28. We would have won by 9 if he didn't quit. That is such a stupid thing in GTA. You just lose points if someone quits or disconnects. What? That's so dumb. It's actually so dumb. Bruh. Could you imagine if you were like doing a team GTA race and you're on the last lap and then your partner disconnects? You're driving, so it doesn't really matter, but you just fall 12 laps behind because all the laps he did doesn't count anymore. So you have to race another 12 laps. And then you DNF because obviously you're 12 laps behind. You can't come back. Like, I'm just imagining that logic in other game modes now, and it's so dumb. Could you imagine on last team standing if you have one guy that's just like been an MVP, clutches like multiple rounds by himself. It's the last person surviving, and then he disconnects like in the last match, and then you just instantly like lose all those matches that you'd won because the one guy carried, and then you lose like with a final round score like -4 to 5 or something like that. Because it gets taken away, the ones you win, right? Like, just imagine the logic in other game modes. It's so broken. That is actually a really bad oversight. I don't know if it's an oversight or just a really poor gameplay design. But it's so dumb. That is so dumb. Either way, it's bad and dumb. But you know what? That's fine. Because I think I'm going to take a break and go get lunch. Because I forgot to do it. Like 3 hours ago. When I started streaming. Anyways. Thanks for watching, those who did. And happy for being here. Anyways, I'm here to go roast Walmart.